Hello everybody, I would like to introduce to you the Independence update of MegaScript. This is probably one of the most important updates because we've got an installer now. So we can actually install MegaScript and have it work on any system. Well, for now it only works on Windows and Linux, but you can actually install it now. So if we do actually wait, first we've got to go and actually open this in administrator so that it can actually make the files. But if we do this, hit yes, it'll make the directory, it'll make all the it'll make the directory, the files and stuff. It'll also update the registry. So now all you gotta do to run a MegaScript file is you just open it by just doing MegaScript. Here, let me show you. So let's go to the desktop, VBox user desktop, and we've got a little test.mss right here. Shit, that's alright. Well, that I'll explain that shit later. But actually, let me make a new one. So let me just make a new one here. Hi.mss. Yeah, and then we're gonna do like echo 1 or whatever, and then we're gonna do MegaScript hi.mss, and look at that. Ain't that cool? So now we've basically got MegaScript built into the system. Now we can do it whenever the hell we want. But also, there's some cool stuff. So if you just type MegaScript without adding a file, it'll give you the version number and all that, and the date and everything. We've also got a help function, so we can do this, and it'll show what you can do with the program. And right here, I want to show you something really cool, something really cool. So right here we got hi.mss. Well, if we type MegaScript and then we pass in C, what this does, you know what, let me do lowercase c since that's actually no, fuck it, let's just do C. This will take in hi.mss, and then we output it hi2.mss. Actually, let's do MCS, and look at this. It compiles it. It compiles it into MegaScript bytecodes, so you don't actually see. Nobody can actually see what the code does or says because it's actually the code is compiled, and you can actually execute it like that too, if you have it in a .mca file. But first, let me get into something. New that I added, a new syntax. So now you can actually separate multiple files in one file, or not multiple files, multiple scripts in one file. So at the beginning, that's the master script, but after that, if you put colon script and then the name of a script, you can have multiple scripts running. So to demonstrate this, we've got echo 1, echo 2, echo 4, echo 3. Now, you'd think that it would do 1, 2, 4, 3, but if we go over here and we run this app.msa, you will see that it will execute 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's because it's actually executing both of these scripts at the same time. They're actually they're separate scripts running at the same time. And to really showcase this, let's actually make another one. Same time .msa, and we are going to make some code here. We're gonna write some code in MegaScript. So first of all, we're gonna just ignore the master script for now. We're you know what, fuck it, let's just say like hi or whatever. But then we're gonna do a script. So script 1, or let's just say script loop 1, and then alright, so now we're gonna do while 1, and then we're gonna do you know what, actually before we do while 1, let's do int a equals 0, and then we're gonna do echo a plus plus, which is increment, and then stop. So then we're gonna go to another script. We're gonna do script loop 2, and then we're gonna do int a equals 0, and these won't conflict because they're different scripts, so they will have different symbol tables, so these a variables will be different for each script. So we're going to do a minus minus instead of plus plus, and then we're going to stop. So let's do this. Let's go and run this, and if it works correctly, which I hope it does, we should see that they will be executing at the same time. So same time dot MSA, and holy shit, that is not what I meant to do. Alright, I forgot. Okay, I wanted to wait 1, and then you know what, hold on, wait 1. Sorry, I had to jump cut because my freaking microphone cord fell out. But anyway, let's try this out now. So same time dot mega, they're executing at the same time, but for some reason they're not actually decrementing for some reason. So let's just, instead of that, let's do a equals a minus 1, and then int a equals a plus 1. Let's try that. I'm gonna have to fix the decrement later because for some reason that doesn't work. Alright, there we go. So as you can see, they're doing it at the same time, which is pretty cool. As I've stated in previous videos about MegaScript, the weight system does it weights with a state system. So there's states for scripts. So there's like waiting states, there's running states, there's disabled states, there's like dormant states, there's finished states, there's all kinds of states. But basically, it's just a way to use as little CPU power as possible to get the job done, and it does pretty well at doing so. So anyway, I just want to let you guys know that I plan to keep MegaScript open source and public domain forever. This is going to be a huge passion project of mine. I want MegaScript to be used by everybody for everything. MegaScript should be the best language that has ever existed. I want it to be both low level and high level at the same time. It's going to be like the first low level script, it'll be the first full range script language. It's going to be like C, and it's going to be the best of both worlds. It's going to be like C, where you can do anything with the hardware that you have, but it's also going to be like Python and JavaScript and Java and Lua, because it'll be easy to understand and really easy to use. So I hope that you guys think that this project is cool, and I'm looking forward to actually completing it alpha and moving into beta. It'll be really cool. But yeah, this project has meant a lot to me, and I hope that it has meant as much to me, or as much to you as it means to me. But yeah, leave in the comments if you have anything to say, and yes. And to end this video, I'm just gonna do one more thing that I forgot to do, and that's to actually execute a compiled file. So we're going to go here, we're gonna make a new file. We're just gonna call this new.msa. There we go. And we're just gonna open this and make some code. We're gonna say let's do char a equals I am a soon. Actually, let's just say compiled string, and then we're gonna echo A. And if we go over here and we execute this, MegaScript a dot or new dot msa, we got I am a compiled string. But now let's do the C option, and let's actually compile this into newer.mca, and there we go. Make sure it's .mca or else it won't know that it's a compiled program. But then we're gonna go over here and we're gonna run newer.mca, and just to show you it is in fact compiled, and there's the compiled string. But we're gonna run it, and look at that, it still says I am a compiled string as if nothing ever happened. So you can like basically obfuscate your code that way, and it actually will be faster to open because it won't have to parse the source code into bytecodes. There are already bytecodes in the file, so it's pretty it's good for performance, and it's also good for hiding your code if you don't want to have your code be open source for like for if you're making something for like a business or something. You don't want your code to be open for everybody to see. But yeah, I hope you guys think this is cool, and let me know what you think in the comments.